to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How's everyone doing? Hi, Miss Net. Good morning and good health. How's everyone doing? Hi, Miss Shea, Florida. Good morning, Auntie Tracy and the Mystical Misfits. Good health to everyone. Thank you. Good health. Good health, everyone. Hi, Concrete. Morning, all. Good morning and good health. Hi, Cherie Brooks. Good morning. Good morning and good health. I'm great. How are you? I'm kind of weird. The weather's kind of weird. And I don't know how I am. I'm subdued. And maybe that's a good thing. I don't have to go to chiropractor today. I really should do my nails. I'm at my chiropractor once a week, so that does make me happy now. I was going 3 times a week and then 2 times a week, and now I'm down to one time a week, I think, for 3 months. My back feels so much better. I love these guys. They're called Paradise Chiropractor, and I think they also have an office in Chicago. So I feel so blessed to have found them. Good morning, Miss Tracy and the Mystical Misfits. Good health, everyone. Shari Brooks, I'm okay. Good. Hi, Solista. Good morning. Love your lip color. Thank you. It's maroonish red, It's a nice balance between red and dark maroon. But thank you. I don't know who makes it. Mary Kay. Oh, this is the lipstick I got from my brother. This is really good lipstick. Mary Kay. I should get more lipsticks from them. This is really good lipstick. But Mary Kay's been in the business for years. I mean, years. Between them and Avon, I would buy from Avon on a dime. I actually love Avon. All right. Mary Kay has great products. I agree. I got it from my brother, but I thought he vowed never to sell again, so I just brought it because he was selling. Then it turns out he was selling for someone. But I got some good stuff from them. That lipstick is one. I should have brought all lipstick from them. I got some lipstick coming from NYC too. It's like a matted shine, like not quite a matte. Hello, beautiful baby. Aww. How are you? And good health. I know, I love Avon hair products, really. So, talking about hair, guys, for those of you that lock up, when should I do the bicarbonate soda apple cider lemon juice on my hair. When should I do that? I want to do it myself, but I don't think it's going to work out well. So I guess I have to go to a hairdresser, but I really don't want to. When should I soak my hair in the bicarbonate, whatever? Good health to all the light-filled mystical misfits. Yes, good health, Lisa D. Hi, Angel. Good morning, Tracey Brown and the chat. Good health, Angel. Somebody gave me a cup. I don't know who it is because I'm very inconsiderate that way, and I just want to apologize for being inconsiderate. It's always been one of my problems. Names is one of my problems, and I don't know if it's me being like making it all about me or if it's a condition, but it's always been one of my problems. But somebody gave me a cup with Mickey Mouse ears. Please contact me. I don't know. It's either Misha or Tisha. Let me see something. Maybe it's Misha. No. I would remember Tisha, I would think. No. Let me try something else. No. Let me try one more thing. Nope. Nope. But how are you guys doing today? I don't have anything exciting to talk about except that I'm back to hibernating again, which is fine. Like, I don't mind hibernating because I don't have to go to chiropractor. So my adventures are when I go out in the street. I have dreads also for over a year. I never did a detox. Your hair does not look like it needs a detox. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to wash it today. So I've been like, it's been bothering me if I should put something else in my hair. But I do wash it with tea tree mint. I forgot who makes it. That's the clarifying shampoo that I use. Oh, you have bad dandruff. I understand that. I understand that. If I come across something that can help heal, hold on a second. So this is the book that I grew up on. My mother was one of the first herbalists I've ever met. Right? She was the one. I always saw her as crazy though, but she really wasn't. She was, but she really wasn't. So let me see if there's anything in here. Oh, I hate this. I don't have time for this. So, as an homage to my mom, I repurchased this book to always keep on me. I don't look in it, but there is a treatment my mom used to put in my hair. And she used to put nettle, burdock, and sage, and boric acid, and heat it up. And she used to put it in me and my sister's hair. And it strengthens the hair follicles and makes the hair grow. So, if anybody wants to try that, do it. It's really good. And she did it when we were kids. So, what your body knows as a child is what it will retain. And so it doesn't matter how short my hair is throughout the years. What it remembers is hair growth. And so it always comes back. True story. It seemed crazy, but she was like, time to get your hair treatments. I even took the solution several times to my hairdresser. She did not like it. I was like, put it in. I know what I'm doing. Um, let's see, dandruff here. They're mostly, oh, here, let's try to go back here. Oh, here you go. Oh, dandruff, herbs for dandruff, 238. Let's take a look. Burdock, nettle, and sage. How crazy is that? Burdock, nettle, and sage. Now that I'm thinking about it, my sister had dandruff. So maybe my mom looked it up for my sister's dandruff and just put it on both of our heads, thinking, because I was 7 years younger, thinking I would just develop the condition anyway. Burdock, nettle, and sage. Oh, you only detox once a year? Oh, but I've had blocks for 2 years, a year and a half. Okay, once a year. I'm great today. No aches and pains, worries, or mayhem. That's nice. So get a mixture of burdock, nettle, and sage and heat it up and put it directly on your hair. It should be the last thing that you put on your hair. So your hair should be nice and clean and washed and conditioned, I mean. And then put the burdock, nettle, and sage in your hair. Try it for 6 months consistently, right? I think the thing that's going to be most important is to make sure you're washing your hair. Not saying that you don't, but if you're not washing your hair, then you're just creating another problem. So wash your hair consistently and put in the burdock, nettle, and sage and let me know how it works out for you. My mom did this to us all our lives. Now that I see it's for dandruff, my sister did have bad dandruff. And as an adult, she didn't have dandruff. All right. I mean, whatever. Just take care of your adult hair now. Moms are crazy in a good way. All moms are crazy in a good way. I'm sure I'm crazy as a mom. I'm sure my son has got stories. My point to you is start taking care of your hair. And if you wear a wig, right, learn to take off that wig and wash your hair. Don't try me. Don't try me or every 3 months, every 6 months. No, wash the damn hair and use the burdock, nettle, and sage solution, and let me know how it works out for you. Try it for 6 months. Hello, Tiffany Willis. How are you? My mom, there was no such thing as herbal stuff years ago, right? There was no such thing. The only thing we had was Back to Eden. But this book is jam packed with stuff. I used to think it was a cult book at one time, but it wasn't because of them. It was because I thought my mom was crazy, and so I had an aversion to even looking into this book. But you're gonna find that there's a lot of things in this book that healthcare professionals are doing right. I mean, herbalists are doing right now. The original, had over 5 million copies sold. I bought this years later. Years. Let me see when it first came out. 1946. Wait, no. Published continuously by the Close family since 1946. First copyrighted in 1972. Oh, original copyright was 1939. Okay. Let me look up something else. I'm now digesting mustard seed. Don't mind me. I constantly meet up with people that are restructuring my body. I mean, I looked it up on the internet. Mustard seed does have amazing properties. I mean, amazing. Or mustard seed oil. I don't see it here though. It's weird. Why would mustard seed be here? That's weird. Everything else but mustard seed. That's weird. Well, I'm taking mustard seed twice a day now. Hmm. Tia, look at that. Yeah. I mean, it. Okay, hold on. It fell under hair growth when my mother did it. So, dandruff is burdock, nettle, sage. Just want to show it to you to prove it, right? But let me look up hair growth. Time to start taking care of yourselves, by the way, guys. Hair and scalp. Hmm. So this is where my mother got it from, okay? And this is how I grew up. There's this long thing on hair and scalp, right? So they go, any of the following herbs are useful to nourish and brighten the hair and make it grow. Nettle, peppergrass, which I've never heard of, sage, henna leaves, and burdock. So I think my mother may have gotten the nettle, sage, burdock, and then looked up dandruff. And those are easy products to get at the store, right? Back in the day, in the early 70s, maybe it wasn't so easy for a regular Joe to go buy pepper grass or henna leaves, right? Steep a tablespoon in a pint of boiling water for 1/2 hour. Add a level tablespoon of boric acid. Massage the scalp with the solution. It may also be used before a shampoo or between shampoos. That's not the way my mother did it. She would wash our hair, and the final thing that was left on our heads was this solution with boric acid in it. It worked for us. Like, look, to this day, look, I've got no stuff on my hair, right? Look, right? None of this ever lost. This feels like it's lost though, but it's not. Right? Thank you, Tiffany. What about thinning edges? I think, well, thinning edges, it just depends on what thinning edges mean, right? Because are the edges thinning because of prolonged use of pulling at your hair, right? I don't pull at my hair, so sometimes you can pull at it so much you take the follicles out. So I can't confirm thinning edges, but you can try this and put it on your edges as opposed to putting it on your whole scalp. You can just try it and put it on your edges for 6 months and see if you can stimulate hair growth. But let me see if I see something here for thinning edges. I always think I'm not going to have nothing to talk about, and then something shows up. It's so funny because I just got this bookcase right there, and I got out all my books in the boxes. All my books have been delivered from my assistant, and I ordered a bookshelf right there, which I love. I didn't want one for my bedroom. It's just there's not enough space in this house, so I have to put my books in my bedroom. Let's see something. There's nothing here for thinning hair. Not thinning hair. So, well, all right. What else? Edges. Jamaican black castor oil. Maybe. Maybe. I think with the Jamaican black castor oil, um, here's the problem that I have. It's not like I technically see a vast majority of Jamaicans with a head full of hair, if that makes any sense. Am I being facetious or mean? But that's what I'm saying. It's not like the rice hair ladies, which I would never put rice on my hair, right? Rice is not meant for my type of hair. Does it grow hair in a region where they do it? Yes. Is it going to grow my hair? Fuck no. So I would never put a rice solution in my hair. sulfur 8. That's, it's funny because I was just reading sulfur, and I think if you, I was just reading sulfur, right? And so, where did I read it at now? Oh, sulfur, show yourself. Why did I see you? And then she mentions it. Sulfur 8 is the product, right? It's a thing, it's a product. I'd like to know how much sulfur is in that product, though. Damn it. I just read it. I don't even know how I got there, but I stopped on sulfur and I read it, and now I can't find it. Ugh, so annoying. Okay. Some sulfur is present in every cell of the body. It is part of several amino acids, B vitamins, insulin, and other essential compounds. It is most important, it is most abundantly in our hair, nails, and skin. The uses for sulfur, which is why this product may work for you, is maintain healthy hair and nails, needed in eliminating blood diseases, helps to eliminate some skin diseases such as acne, stimulates the liver and increases the flow of bile. Important in maintaining normal body metabolism, detoxifies some poisons in our body, part of some enzyme systems. You get sulfur from protein foods or cabbage and other members of the cabbage family, like cauliflower, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts. So I'm using B&B Super Grow, which has sulfur. Okay. Oh no, you got beautiful hair, child. You got gorgeous hair. So my grandma used to give us sulfur and mix it with honey. Yeah. Yeah, don't thank me, Angel. You're gonna use the sulfur? But I also want to impress upon everyone, right, that eating cauliflower, broccoli, Brussels sprouts is the way to get your sulfur in the blood. And then an external way is with some solution like sulfur 8 or something. I'm not advertising for sulfur 8. I've never used sulfur 8. Or what was the other thing somebody said? B&B, B&B Super Glow, which has sulfur in it. I would ask you all to check, except for the sulfur 8, because that's a really good example with your hair, Lola. I like that your grandma used to give us sulfur and mix it with honey. I love that. Um, Me too. I love cauliflower and broccoli, but oh, roasted Brussels sprouts is the jam. It's so good. Roasted Brussels sprouts with some Himalayan salt. Oh, I'm gonna go shopping tomorrow. I'm gonna get me some Brussels sprouts. I haven't had Brussels sprouts in a while, but I do eat cauliflower and broccoli daily. Okay, sulfur 8 seems to be the winning concoction. So, can somebody tell me what the ingredients are in Sulfur 8? Let me look it up. Oh, my nose is bothering me. Sulfur 8. Medicated hair and scalp conditioner, Sulfur 8. I see, I've never used this. Never had to, but I've never used it. But now, I'll use it. Oh, I remember this. I didn't use it, but you put it, I've seen it in other people's homes. Oh, this goes back. Anti-dandruff hair and scalp conditioner. Oh. But again, here's something that's interesting. It says here, brand type Sulfur 8, hair type. I'm just saying, it looks like it's for chemically treated hair. In any case, use the Sulfur 8, eat the right products, right? And then try the nettle, burdock, sage with boric acid in it. Thank you, Cherie. Thank you. I try. I'm waiting for this part of my hair to grow down, right? And then I'm just gonna cut it at shoulder length. I actually don't like long hair. I like a head full of hair. It does not have to be long. I have what my mom, back in the day, the way they say things, I'm sorry. Me and my sister both had my mom which was called growing hair. So we never had a problem with growing our hair, ever. But people that have growing hair don't necessarily like it long. So this is probably the length at best, but I think I want it off my shoulders because it curls up in the end, which I kind of don't like. So I think I'm going to get it just a little bit longer and then maintain it. I will not have long locks. I can't see it. It's already thick. Look at this. I can't even pull it up to put it in a bun without making it into. I don't like dealing with hair like this. So I appreciate my hair. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not complaining. All right, that's fine. I'm not complaining. I promise you, I'm not. Because God will take that hair right away. Oh, you complaining? You complaining? Girl, gone. So I'm not complaining, God. I'm just saying. Didn't have any what, Lola? Yeah, there was a time, and I don't know if you're in my age bracket, Angel, but there was a time when moms, Lord have mercy, they didn't know better. Put the chemicals in our hair. They did not know better. They were trying to be white. Society said you needed straight hair. We believed it. And they started straightening children's hair way too soon with the chemicals. Way too soon. Nope. I think we've moved away from chemically treating our children's hair, haven't we? I hope we have. I hope you put them out of business because none of those companies are black owned. None. Okra? You can't find okra? Yeah. See? Because you have growing hair. Is it natural? Not that I care. I'm just asking. Is it natural or is it chemically treated? But thank you, Lola. Thank you. I really appreciate you saying that. I do try. The one thing I care about is my hair. I try. Oh, but that's what I was going to tell you. This part is not growing, right? So there is something in the front part of my hair. Just, just, just this part right here is not growing. I don't think this is any longer than when I started, right? That might be the shape of my hair, though. Maybe the front part, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe the front part never really grew. Like my hairdresser always had to layer the hair. The back is what grew. So maybe it's very normal. I don't know. I might get that sulfur product, but I'm also trying to come up with an oil blend for the hair, an oil blend. So I've got a couple of ideas. Um, but if I sell it, I want to use it on my hair first for 6 months. I don't want to be like, here, buy this. I want to use it on my hair. And because my phone talks to me, they've been giving me some great ideas, right? And maybe sulfur needs to be added to it now that I'm thinking about it. I'll figure it out. Do I sleep on this side? Yes. I sleep. No, I sleep on this side. So no, wait. Oh, right. Got it. Got it. Right. So normally I sleep on this side. I start out on this side because that's the way my TV face is, but I naturally gravitate in the middle of the night on this side. And all my life I've slept on this side. Yes. Sulfur 8 has a strong smell. I don't like strong smells, child. Nope, not in my hair. I don't like strong smells. But if I were to use sulfur 8, I would only put it right here. I wouldn't put it on my whole head. I would only put it where I think it's not growing. Me too. I love talking hair products. Do you have favorite products? No. No, I don't. No. Nope. Never did. I've had my hairdresser for the last 15 years. So I didn't even keep shampoo and conditioner in my hair. I mean, in my house, I never had to. I went to my you can talk to her yourself. Last 15 years, the last time was when COVID hit. I went to see my hairdresser once a week. That was my luxury item to me. Y'all might like Nike sneakers. Y'all might like red bottom shoes. Y'all might like to shop at Macy's. Not me. I went to my hairdresser. I felt like that was a luxury moment for me. My hair, she would massage it. We'd have some great conversations. She'd give me some wine. Yeah. Mm-mm. I, I, I love her. I would pay her. I hear you guys sometimes jumping around from braider to braider. You find a good braider, you stick with that braider. Not everybody can mess with you. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I have what's called growing hair, right? Having long hair was never a problem for me, but I've always kept it in a bun. So you don't always get to see how long it is. Because when you have growing hair, it becomes annoying. So you grab it in a bun, twist it, it's your life, right? And sometimes I like to push it back, but sometimes when you push it back too much, your body responds to that. So sometimes you have to part it and switch it up and wear it that way for a while and then part it and switch it up. When you don't bother your hair will grow. I promise you. Not the way it's being done now, where everybody wears wigs and forget to treat the hair. Meaning, you don't just put on the wig, right? The wig could stop. It doesn't matter. My point to you is, sometimes you can't tell how long my hair is. And I went to a hairdresser. I used to go in Staten Island. I used to go to were they Dominicans? Dominicans, because Dominicans they have to deal with people with both types of hair. My hair and straight hair. And they work the shit out of your hair. You want a good hairdresser, go to a Dominican job. Okay. Especially if you're in Dominican territory, right? When I got to California, there was no Dominicans, right? So I ran around looking from black hairdresser to black hairdresser. One woman did my hair, and as she was doing my hair, this is a woman in Pasadena, she was so angry with her husband. Angry with her husband. And I was so pissed because you don't you don't you don't do that. I never went back to her. Never. When I was a kid in Staten Island, when I say kid, I could have been 30. You know, at the age you talk about, 30 is a kid. Sorry. I know y'all think you're grown, but you're not. So I'm in Staten Island and I go to some random girl, right? Pretty girl. I go to some random girl and I say, I must have said cut my hair, but I meant trim. I had hair way past my shoulder, and the bitch cut my hair, but turned my back to the mirror so I wouldn't see what she was doing. When she finally turned me around, I was like, what happened? Real calm. I was like, what happened? Her sassy ass says to me, she has the scissors in her hand. She's like, well, you said cut your hair. And I grabbed her hand. I said, I swear to God, your scissors are going to go in your gut. What happened to my hair? After that, I was so traumatized. I would never, never go to a pretty girl to do my hair. I don't care what you call me. This happened to me. A pretty girl cut off my hair, and I vow for life. A pretty girl will never touch my hair. Never. And I stuck to it until I got to California. And then the woman with the husband issue, I never went back to her, right? Then I go to Paul Mitchell. Paul Mitchell. And I gave Paul Mitchell hell, right? Because they say they do black hair, but they actually didn't have enough black people. But fuck it, the hair was it cost you $10 to get your hair done from the students. I just want my hair washed and clean. I didn't really care, right? I just don't want to do my own hair. I forget what happened. I made a scene, as I always do wherever I go. I made a scene, and I've grown up since. I'm a grown. I'm not what I used to, but the fire, the Leo, just that, and it's just really the fire is really bad. It's so bad. I can't even. Hold on a second. Just talking about it makes me hot. And Angel, I got your fan on me, but when I start to talk about things, whoo, child. All right, so I'm in Paul Mitchell. I'm getting my hair done like weekly, right? It's $10. Who the fuck cares? And something happened. A friend and I went together, and something. Oh, It must have something to do with black hair. I was like, this is shit. I'm not paying $10. And you people act like you do black hair. I said black hair. I didn't say find me anyone that wants to treat my hair like fear. I don't have time for that shit, right? So I laid everybody out, right? They called me and they said to me, we want to apologize. Oh, thank you, right? We want to apologize, thank you. And they go, we have someone that can do your hair, and we'd like for you to try this person free of charge, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, fine. I mean, I was getting it washed and pressed. There's nothing you could do crazy with my hair. You just can't, right? And so I was like, fine. This gorgeous black girl came down the steps with the slit. Let me show you something. With the slit up to here. Tall, beautiful, goddess. This is how I looked at her. And I was like, how can I help you? And she was like, hello, ma'am. I was told to come talk to you about your hair. I said to her, you are very pretty. And she goes, well, thank you, ma'am. And I was like, I don't let pretty people touch me. And she was like, but I'll give you a try. But better, you better, you better watch it. I swear. She can tell you the story herself. She was petrified of me, petrified. She does my hair, and for damn near 10 years, I ordered her around. 10 years. Every time we went, off. What is this? What is that? What's your girl? I'm loving her the whole time, right? I go, hi, Katrina, hi. And she started, I said, what shampoo are you putting in my hair? Because I can smell it. 10 years this went on. Then one day she said, I didn't even know I was acting this way. One day she said to me, all right, so I'm going to put this in your hair, and I'm going to put a little bit of this. And I was like, girl, just do what you got to do. Don't give me lessons on hair products. And she was like, Tracy. And I was like, Katrina, I've been with you for 10 years. Like, we can stop this now. You could just do me. I trust you. 10 years. I don't let pretty people in my hair. But Katrina has what you call growing hands. And that's the difference sometimes when you all wind up at braiders. Some braiders just want the money. They don't give a fuck about your hair. There's two people I trust and I will wait for. My braider was Tiara in California, recommended by Katrina, because Katrina already knew, and Tiara's pretty too. Yeah, another pretty girl, pretty girls like to hang out with each other, right? Another pretty one, and I've known Katrina for 10 years. And when I got my hair braided for the first time, I did the same thing. I was like, oh, another pretty one. I called Katrina and I was like, girl, she's pretty. And Katrina's like, girl, get in there and get your hair. Because by this time, get in there and get your hair done. Tiara has growing hands braiding. There's not a client whose hair or scalp he took out. She didn't have to do no miracles. If you have people that know their business and know their hands, their growing hands. But if you have people that just want to take $400 of your money, fuck that. and leave you all hurt and tight, fuck that. I'm not doing that. Yeah, they were all shook. I went to a beauty school, did you? That tried to comb my hair with a rat tail comb. I don't even know what that is. I went cancer dark side. I'll set your little beauty school on fire. It won't be around. Let me tell you something. I don't know what these people did. I was calling headquarters on a $10 shampoo. Oh, no, I remember what it was. Oh, no. I started going with a white woman who was at the time older than me. And she had long hair, but it was fluffed at the end, but sat on her shoulders. I had been going to Paul Mitchell. And then one day I went and they decided to charge me by my length. Now, in the books, it does say we will charge you by your length. But I had already been going for like 6 months to 8 months. And now they were going to decide to charge me by my length, but didn't charge the white woman that I had been going with also by her length. That was the racism. I did contact Paul Mitchell in wherever their headquarters are at. I don't know if it's Georgia or something. And they contacted me, and that's how I met Katrina. Make us think, people. I have to do my own hair. There's been plenty of times when I did my own hair. Because you can't trust everybody with your hair, child. I don't know about y'all. You can't trust everybody with your hair. Because it's, for me, it's energy. So if you're having problems and you don't know how to separate, I can tell. My hair will respond to whatever's going on with you. And if my hair responds, I'll never go back to you. You know, Leos are very much the same. We follow you guys, so it's very much the same. I'll take. Because you know, we're always sharpening our claws, but we know we're not going to use it. We're not going to use it. If we use it, somebody dies. If you make me come out and roar when I was comfortable in my cave, death becomes her. Death. That's all I know. Blind. I've had some family members that have seen that side, and they don't talk to me to this day. To this day. Yep. Keep fucking with me. It ain't pretty. But here's the thing that's beautiful about me. I don't fuck with you first. You will never see me fuck with you first. Ever. Keep taking advantage of me and think I'm stupid. It ain't pretty. Ask my son. He'll tell you. It ain't pretty. My little sister's a Leo. She swears my sister can't go through a drive-through with me. It's a short fuse sometimes. First of all, drive-throughs are hell. They never gonna get it right. Drive-throughs are hell. Oh my Lord, too funny. Leos and Cancers, too funny. And I grew up in a house full of Cancers too. House full. I agree. Having a Leo parent child, we do not play. all the chances, and then everyone. I don't even know how we do it, but we do it so well. It's silence. Once it's like, it's shock, it's silence, it's mind altering. You will never forget when you fuck up with the Leo parents. Ever. Never. Leos don't give you warnings. We do. We're always like, I mean, I said it with my son talking about being a Leo parent. I was like, here's a credit card for emergencies. Don't spend it. He would spend it once a month. And I would, over and over for like a year and a half, I was like, this credit card is for emergencies. Oh, I know, Mom. I know. I'm sorry. He's always good with the sorries and a puppy voice, puppy eyes, and da 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 da, boom, 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 boom. And then we had a conflict, and I cussed everybody out. And then his wife got involved, and I was like, my God, she doesn't know me. He does. And he didn't protect her. If he let her take that phone to be his protector, then well, in any case, she took the phone. It didn't end well for her. Oh my God. No, you got to know who you're talking to. You got to know. And she didn't know me well enough to know who she was talking to. He did. And so when he let her take the phone, I was like, I just finished cussing him out. You don't get on it. Like, I'm his mother. I'm the mama. I'm the mama. I'm the mama. Oh, you want to take the phone? Oh, okay. Let me remind you, I'm a motherfucking adult. When I said I'm the mama, I was not kidding. In any case, everybody's mad at me. They're so mad at me. And I have peace now, because now I have my credit card all to myself. Dumbass. My son, I mean, dumbass. Oh my God. Bless her heart. It did not end well for her. You don't challenge a grown ass woman protecting your husband. Who's my child? There are things you don't know. I promise you, there are things you don't know. I promise you, there are things you don't know. Now we're getting on Leos. Child, my grandmother, which was a Leo, she was on her way to church, and a woman came up to her and in her face talking bad about her children. Oh, Lord. And she slapped her, broke her neck. The woman lived. Oh, my God. Let me tell you something. I have cussed out teachers who wanted to label my job. Cussed them out. Not only did I cuss them out, I then went to the principal and said, find him another teacher. Because I'm not putting up with racism. Oh, it was a nightmare. One event, the kid was like, I don't know. My ex-husband kept getting involved in some shit. And so when he would pick up my son at the school, he'd be like, oh, you know, his mother, and he would cry. And people love my ex-husband. So when he started crying, like, they're like, oh, I can't believe that she does this. And so one day the teacher called me, and I don't know why she called me, but she ended it with, and you need to let your husband yada 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 with your son. And I was like, excuse me. And I think she repeated, and I said, how long are you going to be at the school? She goes, I'm leaving right now. I said, don't leave. I'll be right there. I'll be right there. I said, don't leave. I'll be right there. Now I get there. And back in the day, there was no such thing as a security guard and all that stuff. So I made a beeline to her classroom. My dad followed me because he likes drama. He supports me every which way. My dad was my partner in crime. We drove over to the school real quick, got there, laid her the fuck out. Don't you ever tell me what to do with my child and his father. Who the fuck are you? This ain't some plantation shit I didn't remember calling her a bitch, but I wanted to, but I laid her the fuck out. The principal comes in, who happens to be a black woman. This is in Howell, New Jersey. Odd for Howell, New Jersey. There's no blacks in Howell, New Jersey. This woman was the principal. She comes in. I explain everything to her, blah, 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 blah. And the next day I called her and I said, get my son out that school. She is choking him. And she really was, because he was the only black kid in the school. And she decided he was a problem, which in hindsight, he was a problem. He was. And I got it in another school. I understood it better in another school. So she used to separate him and put him by her desk. And I didn't appreciate that because he was the only black kid. So she was putting him on Front Street and in display like in slave days. I didn't know that until I got to the school to cuss her out. The parent-teachers meeting hadn't begun yet. And I told that principal, get my son the fuck out that class. So she finds a teacher for him, and it was a male teacher. And she said, we do have another class to put him in. However, she goes, however, he is younger, just got out of college, as opposed to the years of experience of the class that he was in. And I said, put him with the kid that just came out of college. Turns out that teacher was amazing because he would teach them by throwing basketball in the classrooms. And that's exactly what Brian needed. Brian's like a Montessori type of kid. He learns, but he needs to learn his way. I'm not saying that's okay. That can be disruptive. But if you don't understand that there are children out there that can't learn traditionally, you make them a problem child. Some parents don't even know, I'm sorry to say this, how to protect them child, so they make them special needs. But that's how my son got into acting, because he just couldn't handle traditional classroom learning. So eventually I said to him, what is your problem? He said, I just want to be an actor. I said, okay, if you want to be an actor, I do need you to pay attention in school, though. So if you pay attention in school, we'll go out on auditions. And that's how he wound up being an actor. All right. And then once he was an actor, a lot of his schooling was homeschooling, which again worked out for his personality type. All right. I cussed everybody out. Yeah, they just need extra. You just need to look at them different and change it accordingly. Now, these type of children are going to come up again, right? Because the Montessori used to be an educational discipline. In Montclair, New Jersey, there used to be a school that was Montessori learning. Montessori learning means You let the kids learn at their pace. If they choose not to, they don't have to. They can go do this, that, and the third. That's actually a good system for some types of children. It can be. What they found out in Montclair, New Jersey is fuck that. Don't do that. Because it didn't actually work. Like, the thought behind it wasn't good enough. Because children create attitude. If you say I could do it, I'm going to do it. Why are you trying to stop me now? So the extra that needed to come out from the adult in Montessori, there was something in that was missing, because children just started to take control of their whole lives. And then they would not listen to the teacher, which means no learning was taking place, which is why Montessori is only in daycares or pre-K now. They had to change the system, because the concept is great, but they didn't understand that these little tiny monsters would take attitude when you then tell them, no, I need you to learn how to write script. That's a discipline. And these kids would go, I'm done learning, and walk away. And they had every right to, because that's the way the system was set up. I love those people that can preach and preach and preach, stand with you and preach. Boom. I love those people. Yeah, I feel we need our own schools. Yes, because, well, do we need our own schools? Yes. The colleges figured that out, right? And I don't know about today, but because I don't have children today, but the answer to your question is yes, because people don't understand Black personalities, right? We are sassy, and we don't know how to be anything else if all we hear is our mother being sassy. There's a little thing that I watched, somebody sent it to me, and the mother was videotaping, and she goes, so cute. Why did you, she says, what did you tell? It was like a Sunday school teacher. What did you tell the Sunday school teacher? She said, little girl said, I said that your husband, I forgot. It was so cute. And it turned out that the little girl was repeating what she had heard at home. It doesn't really matter. The point is, yes, we do need, it would be nice. But, you know, when we do have all Black communities, when we do have it, right, we wind up with white teachers. So what you're really saying is that we need a Black school with Black teachers, but in those communities, you won't find the funds. And that's the real problem. And Black folks in neighborhoods don't know how to fight for funds for the school system. And that's where the problem occurs, right? We get very frustrated and we give up very easily. White folks don't. They wind up on neighborhood council boards, school boards, parent-teacher boards. They'll participate in the classroom setting, the school setting. Black folks don't. Sometimes we can't, right? And so if we're not active enough politically, they get over on us. So what you're saying is reasonable, but it takes a village. And that means you got to have people fighting for you politically with city government to get your monies and stuff like that. Because they're going to give it to white folks because they've always been Karens all their lives. Always. So when you guys say, you know, Leo moms, yeah, because we know how to fight for our rights. We're not going to sit back and let y'all bulldoze us. Absolutely not. I'll turn into a Karen on a dime. Period. If y'all want to call it something, call it a Karen. Not angry black girl. I will fight for my right. So there you have it. Oh no. See, and that's the other thing, Ebony. I sympathize with you. My son never went to an all-black school. He either went to an all-white school or a nicely mixed school, which is what I prefer. Boy, I can tell you some stories about the parent I am with my 6-year-old in a mainly Russian school. You will not single out my child because he's smart and African American. Exactly. Exactly. Die. She's like, Leo is the sadistic star sign. Yeah, well, we don't want to be. We don't want to be. We want to mind our business and just sharpen our nails in the cave. We don't want to use it. Right, right. But let's be careful that we keep blaming the others. Let's be careful. I lived in a black neighborhood. When I was on the neighborhood council, I had a seat at the neighborhood council. And I was new to the black neighborhood, and not enough people attended those meetings. Let's be careful that we're blaming the others. It's a lot of it is us. So my prayer after George Floyd, you all are woke. That's my prayer, right? Because it doesn't come down to your children. It comes down to your medical care. How many of your doctors have told you as an African American, you need to have vitamin D3? How many of your doctors have told you you have diabetes, get on insulin? Insulin kills your body. Your body becomes dependent on insulin and it rips your body apart. As opposed to taking some pills and then the doctor telling you these are carb foods you need to avoid: bread, rice, corn, peas, potatoes. Make sure the parents are involved, soul sister. The concept is going to be wonderful. You make sure the parents are pulling their weight. I love that. My sibling's running for office and is president of all the boards, HOA, everything. You have to be in the room and at the head to force change. I like that. All right, taking pills is perfect. And monitoring what you put in your mouth is the real cure for diabetes. And if we could do that before we get it, most people are diabetic prone in their 30s. In their 30s, they're already borderline. Doctors need to talk to people better, especially black people. They let our bodies run amok, and they go, oh, you gotta watch your diet, but that doesn't mean anything. And then before you know it, they're 40 with diabetes. I don't believe it's hereditary. I don't believe it's hereditary. I think it's discipline and conditioning. If you come from an overweight family, you're going to have diabetes, because those people don't know how to eat. I do not believe it's hereditary. I think it's generational, not hereditary. High blood pressure, I don't know. It could also have a lot to do with food. That I can't say. I know diabetes is not hereditary. What's the first thing Black folks teach their babies? To be fat. If your baby is not plump in the thighs, they're going to tell you you ain't feeding that baby, and you're going to feel guilty, and you're going to feed that baby bread and shit to fatten that baby up, so nobody says you're starving your baby. When I was raising my child, I was working in a hospital at the time, and I was telling a friend what I was blending for dinner that night. And I was like, I'm blending potatoes and this, that, I forgot, and blend it, and was going to serve it to my baby. And a nurse pulled me aside, a real bitch, older woman. Oh, I thought she was old. She might have been 40, right? She pulled me aside and she said, you are never going to feed your son that food ever again. And I was like, what? And she said, absolutely not. Now, I don't remember what she said to me. I remembered that I followed her. I followed her suggestion. She had one conversation with me. I thought it was insulting because all I knew was the foods that my mom fed me. My mom was not overweight. My dad was overweight. So I had the genetics coming from him. My mom actually didn't eat the same foods that my dad ate. She didn't have the same upbringing. So she was really thin. My dad was really overweight. My mom fed us based upon how she would feed my dad. So how she would feed my dad is how she fed us. She wouldn't necessarily eat the same foods. Sounds crazy? Yes. What I can tell you is that whatever that nurse said to me, because I can't remember, I followed it. My son has been skinny since age less than 2 years old. And the only thing I've ever heard from my family is, are you eating his food? Are you feeding your son? They would make me feel like I was the worst mom. So one day I went to his doctor and I said, I have concerns. And now I can't get his weight back up because his body cells and his body had thin, like I'm not saying it right, but his body had thin cells. So it had no interest in gaining weight. That wasn't what the body needed to do, right? If that makes sense. But I'm not saying it in a scientific kind of way. So I went to his doctor and I said, I have concerns because he's so thin and my family is really on me. And he said, no, he's in the right percentile. If he's in the right percentile, we don't question it, meaning the doctor. There's no alarm. And I was like, really? And he goes, no, this is normal skinny. Your son is fine. I was like, really? And that's when I was like, oh, there are times when you can listen to your family members. And there are times when the doctors, you have to combine the two. But after that, I never paid attention to a doctor. My son got married skinny. Skinny. Because to this day, his body doesn't have the need to eat. Like, he's not a bread eater. He's not a rice eater, right? Those are the things that pump you up. He's not a corn eater. I actually don't know what he eats, actually. I remember the last time I was over there, he was eating avocado straight with a spoon and the avocado. So, Hello? But I did it young, right? It didn't become a diet. It became a lifestyle for him. Had I followed the lifestyle, I would have been really thin. But I fed him well and gave myself shit. He didn't eat I did not keep ice cream, cakes, or potato chips in my house. We would go to parties. It was so embarrassing. After a while, I was like, we're going to a party. Eat the goddamn cake. We would go to parties and happy birthday to you. Oh! And they start to give out the cake and they get to my son and he'd be like, mm-mm. Moms used to like, what kind of child doesn't take cake? And I was like, I don't know. He doesn't eat cake. People would make me feel bad. To this day, he's skinny. The only dessert I remember giving him was applesauce and any Jello. He liked Jello cups. That's the only thing I kept in the house for desserts. It just worked. We ask him. We didn't grow up with potato chips, and then we did like cereals. But then I got real cheap because I'm just crazy, and so my sister used to say I don't buy him designer cereals, right? I used to buy the low cost fake cereals. So not the Cheerios, it'd be like the Aerials because it didn't have no sugar in it, no nothing. My son and daughter were never overweight as children. They ran and then they ran and played outside, right? We didn't grow up with this, you know, gain children. My mother's Jamaican. Jamaican cruise has a lot of starch. Jamaican foods has a lot of starch in it. So yam, potatoes, corn. Yep, we didn't eat yams. None of that. Me too. I only cook soulful on the holidays. And now that I'm by myself, I'm trying to think. For Christmas, I did not cook collard greens. I think I did cook collard greens but now this year, I don't want meat. So can I cook collard greens without meat in it? I don't want meat. I don't give a shit about that stuff, but that's where the flavoring comes from, right? Yeah, my children were active. I didn't do fast foods, which wound up being a killer. Soda or pasteurized milk. Yeah. Soda is the biggest crime to our children. Soda. I saw this whole documentary on, was it on Coca-Cola? There was this whole documentary on, I think it was on Coca-Cola, where it was designed to make you want to get it, and it has 56 grams of carbs. 56. And something about what you're drinking based upon what was inside would make you drink more of it. It was a nightmare. Yeah, I can't use bouillon cubes. Too much sodium. I can season it well, but you're saying peppers, garlic powder, onion powder, and maybe a whole bunch of herbs. I'll try it. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. So what are you saying? Should I use like if I make broth, put that in my greens instead of water? I could do that. I wouldn't mind doing that. But I don't want meat this year. I'm gonna figure out a way. I'll go to Tabitha Brown and see how she cooks her collard greens. All right, guys. You guys don't know. I wake up every day, and I always worry that I don't have enough to say, but you guys really make it so easy just to talk. Five things to know, CNN. You guys make it very easy. I'm just honored that you guys let me come on and talk smack with you guys in the morning, right? All right, let's get to my job. I am your official YouTube correspondent. Uh, what's my spiel? I'm your official YouTube correspondent for CNN. It's unofficial. No one ever asked me to do this. Somebody's got to do it unofficially. Um, Carrot chili dogs. Oh, I saw that. I think I saw that. Make your own broth. I do. I do make my own broth. But now I'm thinking about it. Maybe I should make my broth for the collard greens. That would make them much more tasty. Diet Coke is that. Diet Coke. Diet Coke is like that too. Addictive. And I tell ya that damn Panda Express has been riding my back. Don't eat at Panda Express. I don't trust them. I didn't like soda as a child, and I don't like juice. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm not a fan of juices either. And if I do like cranberry juice. And then I've learned to like the diet cranberry juice, but they don't have diet cranberry juice here. It's just a nightmare. Third world country here. Third world country. There's a lot of things. Like one day I'm just gonna get on the water plane and go to Florida and just have things that I've never had and bring it back. Just go to Whole Foods in Florida and bring it back on the water plane because there's so many things that you can't have here. Whatever. Okay. Laugh out loud. Panda Express. Lola, I don't know how to at you all. I don't know what that means, but I can't eat Panda Express either. Honey sesame chicken and fried rice. Where? Where? Papaya and pineapple juice are good. Pineapple juice is high in carbs, though. Papaya, I do not believe is, but pineapple juice is. So, a lot of fruits are not safe for carbs. It just doesn't matter. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Oh, y'all are crazy. I know that's high in sodium. Oh, y'all talking about Panda Express food? Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Now I know what you guys are talking about. You're talking about Panda Express. You're talking about the Chinese. No, 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 no. That's heart attack food. Y'all keep messing with Panda Express. That food is made for heart attacks. Watch. All right. Are we good? Yes, Coke was like crack. Oh, good morning, Ori Naturals. Good morning, sweetie. How are you today? I got to lay low from Panda now because I had to be a whole witch last time I was there. What does that mean? How are you arguing with people in Panda Express when you just shouldn't be in there in the first place? That ain't your food. That is not your cultural food. Why are you obsessing over Panda Express and then cursing people out? The fuck? You say out Panda Express. It's making you crazy. Stop eating Panda Express, child. Oh my God. Kiana, don't give me that crap. I know. I know. No, stop. Discipline yourself. That's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean, right? Culturally, no one should be going into, culturally. Do you know how much sodium is in that food? Sodium, like the sodium level will kill you. Don't do it. That orange chicken at Panda Express is suspect. It's probably not chicken. Girl. Yes, I would rather eat papaya. Oh, by the way, papaya is very, very healthy. I would invite you all. I didn't know how healthy papaya was until I got here. And I started taking a lot of the sugars out my body. At first, I didn't like papaya, but as it turns out, I love papaya. When you don't have the sugars in your body, then you could taste the natural sweetness of papaya. But the thing about papaya is the seeds. It cleans out your gut and any intestinal little things you might have in your body. If you dry out the seeds, and you can just dry them in your oven, and next time you have yogurt or something similar, um, eat it with yogurt. It's tasteless, but the seeds will clean your gut out. Mhm. Too much sodium in Panda Express. Too much. That's not a thing, Panda Express. Panda Express isn't a thing. And what are those other things? It's the bowl. You know the bowl? At least that's what we had in California. It's like the Chinese bowl. Those are killer foods. Die. Stop saying you love salty foods. That's just an addiction. Stop saying that. My grandson, one day, we went to McDonald's to get some French fries. And I don't put salt in my French fries when I go to McDonald's. But I was buying his separate. And as I'm telling them what to put in his food, he's a little tight. He's down there and he's going, salt, salt, salt. And I looked down at him. I was like, what's happening here? He goes, I love salt. I love salt. I yelled at him. I was like, don't you ever tell me you like salt in your food. From now on, you will have French fries with no salt, right? I look at the woman and I said, kitty, whatever, kitty meal, and no salt on his fries. Let me tell you something. The next time I saw that child, and we went to McDonald's, that child was like, um, may I please have a Happy Meal? Sure. And French fries with no salt? Sure. Of course you can. Yes, yes, those damn things. Don't eat them. Dangerous foods. Dangerous. Die. Stop saying you love salty foods. It's what you were taught. You got to get the salt out of you. If you love salty food, you will have high blood pressure. I promise you. You don't want to get there. High blood pressure means stroke. So when people have strokes, it comes out of nowhere. But if you learn to discipline yourself away from salt stuff, you're going to feel much better. Panda Express is a huge no. Hi, Janine. No. Actually, most fast foods are. Yeah. Yeah. When I stayed off of fast food, the only fast food I could eat if I were to eat would be McDonald's. When I stay off of it, and then I'll have a craving for a Big Mac. I have a craving right now for a Big Mac, but I can't eat it on this island. I could probably eat it in Florida. I can't eat it on this island. And I could taste the salt. When you're off of salt, and then you're like, oh, I taste the salt. Angel, thank you, sweetie. Angel says, I'm a witness. I had a full-blown stroke. And I'm guessing, Angel, that it had a lot to do with what you were eating? High sodium foods? Is that what I'm thinking happened to you? Girl, chia seeds back my ass up. If y'all eat chia seeds, let it soak. It makes me very constipated, and I love to go boo boo. I dream to boo boo every day. I push out every day. I love to boo boo. Chia seeds stop me from boo booing. I can't do something that stops the boo boo. Angel, you did do a lot of high salt foods. I'm sorry, sweetie. Yeah, I did get to that point too, Lola, that I would go to McDonald's. I do like their coffee. I can't eat their chicken sandwich. I can't eat their cheeseburger. I can't eat their Big Macs. I can't eat their chicken McNuggets. It is what it is. I almost died. Yeah, yeah. And you had a huge, long recovery. But I'm proud of you to this day. And guys, if you follow Angel Light Over Darkness on YouTube, you would never know. She had a speech impediment and everything, and that it's my understanding it came from loving salt. You must have been backed up then. Lola says, I'm glad you're still here, Angel. Me too. Me too. She has a wonderful channel now. And guys, sometimes when you're not listening to God, He will break you, only to have you come back rebuilt. And I feel like Angel has rebuilt her whole life, but she had to get broken because one, you weren't listening. Not that I know this as know you personally, but I can tell you because your body does talk to you before it goes into a medical crisis. Your body will speak to you, like my body's speaking to me right now, right? All of the rash that I got, I know what I did wrong, right? Bacon, frankfurters, and I had a slab of ham. I will never eat ham again. I will eat bacon. I just don't want to eat bacon right now. And I absolutely love frankfurters, but I'm going to avoid frankfurters right now. So right now I am off of red meat. I can't. It really took me out. And so I have no interest in killing myself every day. This is the sign, right? The signs will always be there ahead of time. Before it turns into a full-fledged medical issue, the signs will be there. Ah, Ori Natural says, wishing you continued good health at Angel. And Angel, I'm telling you guys, Ori Naturals is the one to communicate with. She is the one to consult with. Right now, she's got me on a dandelion, burdock, 50-50 tea blend. I had to add parsley because dandelion is a diuretic. And so I added parsley because parsley has a lot of potassium. And so I don't get any muscle cramps. So the tea blend is 50% dandelion, 50% burdock, and a bunch of parsley leaves. I made a big bowl, efficacy, and I have 3 different types of pictures. And I put it in all 3 pictures and put it in the refrigerator. I just finished one picture, and I think you said for a month, because of this, and because it showed up on my skin, Ori Naturals told me to clean out my liver, and that was a way to clean out my liver. And so I only take a cup at night. But Ori Natural says for a month. But now that I'm going to Africa, I might just do it until I get to Africa, because I really need my body cleaned out before I take this trip. Oh. See, I have to listen to Ori Naturals. Yes, at least for a month, then take a break. So should I? Okay, I'll take a break. So at least for a month, which would be the middle of November, take a break. Okay. And then I can pick it back up in December for a month again, and that'll be in time for my trip. Okay. Yeah, something you have once a month won't kill you. Don't drive yourself crazy. You know, you have to have treat days, right? I would say treat yourself once a week. So if you're the type that love bread or rice, make that your treat day once a week. Yeah. All right. Oh, January. I'm going to Ethiopia. And anybody that wants to go with me, let me know. There's a pilgrimage to Ethiopia, so I can't wait. Um, in any case, also showing that I'm gonna start selling this as a T-shirt. We talked about this yesterday. This came from, I didn't see Tunisia on today. Um, Tunisia called us the Mystical Misfits. I contacted S. Sly Jackson on IG, who's one of my group mates, and I said, can you do something with Mystical Misfits, and can you put in the yellow brick road? And this is what he came up with. And it is just beautiful, just beautiful. So, thank you, sweetie. Who's talking? I've got a passport. Then come. Ethiopia, sweetie. Ethiopia. Blessings, angel. This is wonderful, Tracy. You're going to Africa. Yeah, I've always wanted to go to Africa. And I don't think this is going to be my last trip. I have a funny feeling that somebody I know and love is going to take me to Nigeria. Someday. I've got a feeling. I've got a feeling. Oh my God. Oh, your husband's your caregiver. No, be safe. No, I'm not coming. Wait, what? Oh, maybe tomorrow. Well, do as your husband says, right? Because you're newly recovered. So, recovery takes years. It doesn't mean you don't get to go. It just means, maybe not right now, today. Don't worry. God is here too. You're going to love it and travel throughout Africa. It's amazing. I cannot wait. It's so funny because I was having a conversation. I never said it out loud. And so I was having a conversation with one of my group mates who saw the movie Woman King, The Woman King. And we were talking about different things. And she said, we both said we wanted to go to Africa. It was the first time I said it out loud. Right? I thought it and never said it out loud. And so I said it out loud to her, which is so funny because we never talk on the phone. And she's like, do you want to talk about Woman is King? I was like, yeah, call me. And then Africa came up, and it was like a week and a half later, I meet up with this guy, and he was just talking out loud. And he goes, "Oh, well, we got this pilgrimage going to Ethiopia." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "When?" He goes, "January." It's like, "I want to go." And he's like, "Come." And I was like, "I really want." And I was like, "Oh, it'll be too expensive." And he goes, "It's less than $1,000." And I was like, "Oh, all right." And so I thought about it. I thought about it. Thought about it. Had my conversations with God. Did some rituals on it. And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to Ethiopia. I would love to go to Ethiopia and try to get the Ethiopian Bible. Oh my God, I don't even know about this Ethiopian Bible. Okay, do I have to steal it? Do I steal it? Now them ancestors will kill me. They'll be like, kick that fucker here. What's Stella, Angel? I don't get it. What's Stella? Let me tell you something. It's going to be an amazing trip. Let me tell you something. I think I know what Stella means to you, right? But I don't do things like that. I'm very, very, very funny. And so he was talking to me. If Stella means what I think it means, he was talking to me and he says, when you go to Ethiopia, you're probably going to bring back a husband. And I said to him, I don't care about that. I'm never going to go to Ethiopia to find a man. First of all, that's a whole host of immigration issues. At my age, I don't have time for. But I didn't say that to him. I said, I don't care about that. Like, I don't know what kind of women you deal with, but going to Ethiopia to find a man is the least thing that I want to do. Like, I'm going to live and be a part of something I should have been a part of from jump. I wasn't supposed to be in America. I was supposed to be there, somewhere in Africa. So no, I'm not going to find a man. And I said, I don't care about that. He just kind of looked at me like, yeah, I'm not that girl. If I wanted to find a man, I would have been found one. And he would have been annoying on my ass. No, that's not my game. I need a full detox. Contact Ori Natural, sweetie. I see it. Thank you. I see it as a spiritual. I couldn't explain it because I get so heated. I see it as a spiritual journey for you, Tracy. You will receive blessings. I feel that too. You've been to 7 countries in Africa? 7? Okay. Yes, we don't go anywhere to find anybody. We are found because we are women. Yes. Um, but I have no interest, guys. I will never listen. The woman that wrote that book, I have disdain for her. I have disdain. She changed feminine culture. She made women believe that if you come here on a girls' trip on any island, you're gonna get plugged. I don't like that. She she changed how we vacation, and I don't like that. And she got punished, right? She got punished because it turned out, one, he was using her to get to America. That's the first thing. And two, he wasn't straight. Uh-uh. Nope. I'm not going anywhere to find a man. Thank you. 7. What do you mean by that, infinite? Give a Tracy, give a gift randomly to people. What does that mean? I'm so excited for you in Africa. I don't know what that means. We don't go, okay. Um, Ori Naturals, Ash says she needs a full detox. So, Ash, contact Ori Naturals. This is my trusted healer. Remember, we were talking about hair earlier. I don't bounce around to different hairdressers. You find one that you love, you follow her wherever she goes. Okay? Um, Same thing I'm doing with my spiritualist, my herbal spiritualist especially, but Ori Naturals is much more than an herbalist, much more. But customer service at Ori Naturals. Customer service at, hi, Sylvester. Oh, hey, Sylvester. Get out of here. Customer. This is so hard. I have to do it upside down. Service. They just changed how to do this, but they're kind of crazy that they didn't. Customer service at shift at Ori Naturals.com. .com. Customer service at orinaturals.com. That is Ori Naturals Healing. Consult with her. She is the best, the absolute best. Now, this is the guy that made, it's not a logo. What is it, Sylvester? This is the guy. He has a fashion channel on YouTube where he does tarot card readings on fashion industry, models, and stuff like that. It's a really good channel. Oh, you're welcome, Sylvester. You're the best. I've never met anyone like you. And of course, I'm going to promote you. Look what you did. Like, look at this, everyone. This is him. Look what you did. By the way, Sylvester, this is way too long, this thing. You all don't have to watch this until the end. The number A, that is the sun, right? But is that supposed to be a snake? Because now I looked at it and I didn't realize all the S's were snakes. I looked at it again and I was like, I'm crazy. All the S's are snakes. So funny. But that's the sun, right? Because somebody questioned it yesterday. And I was like, no, that's the astrology symbol for the sun. Oh, Ori Natch was like, Sylvester! Yes, it's the symbol for the sun. Okay. There was another question. Oh, so the Y, is that the moon? Sylvester, you did an amazing job. I saw the eclipse is up there in the corner. I love eclipse energy. And so it was just perfect to show up there. So I'm thinking if that's the sun, then at the Y is the moon. But then the Y also has a snake attached to it. Is that true? Girl, as hard as I am on men, Ash, he gonna have to find me and be submissive. He gonna have to find me and be like, I'm the one, ma'am. I'm at your service. The Y is a moon. It's the full moon. Okay, I got it. I got it. What I didn't notice was that I saw the infinity symbol. I didn't see the heart next to the infinity symbol. Okay, got one more question. So many questions, actually. The M, is that a piece of jewelry? Is that a piece of jewelry? The first M. And Are the eyes arrows or not arrows? What do you call them? Like a bow and arrows. Yes, the Y is an abstract of the Leo sign. The Y is an abstract of the Leo sign? Oh, oh, I didn't know that. That is so considerate of you. Right. Infinite said, look like the eye of Horus. Where? Because you said that yesterday. What looks like the eye of Horus, Infinite? Where? What letter? Oh, the A. But it's not. He confirmed that it's the sun. The Y is an abstract of the Leo sign. Got it. Oh, that's interesting. Um, don't you just love the symbolism? He is so good. I know that the bottom eye is Ukraine, the fire for Ukraine. I love that. Oh, you're welcome, Ash. Contact customer service at Ori Naturals. You will not be disappointed. Let me see. What's the symbol next to the sun? Is that another form of a cross culturally, Sylvester? And by the way, did you text me back? Because I needed you. Sylvester, I text you. The first M is an antenna of a butterfly. Oh, with a teardrop symbol. Oh, oh, the antennas of a butterfly. That is hot. The moon has the earth symbol. Oh, I didn't know that was an earth symbol. Oh, that is hot. Woo! That is, loving it. Loving this. And then yesterday I showed them all the, is it here? The wolves. That is adorable. Everything in here is just adorable. Just so well thought out. So well thought out. It's just so much fun. It's Sylvester. It's extremely beautiful. I know, Janine. It's extremely beautiful. Oh my God. We need a live tutorial, Sylvester. Okay. But I do want to impress upon you all Sylvester's natural gift is as a fashion designer. So if anyone ever needs him for fashion designing, contact Sylvester. In the meantime, if you want to hire him to make your logo, I would say Sylvester is your man. The heart has the infinite symbol for continued love. I love that. Like when you put your stamp in something like that, the heart and the infinite symbol for continued love, that's a huge statement. That's a huge metaphysical statement, and it's such a responsibility that you put into this, and I really appreciate it. I'm honored, completely honored that you could do so much. And if you come up with anything else, Sylvester, and you want to update it, I'm open. I'm open to any other symbolism. Ori Natural says, I'm already in line for my new logo. Yes. The wolves are shadow in the background to create mystery. I love that. Wow. Y is Saturn. Y. The Y is Saturn? Oh, did you know that, Sylvester? The Y is the Saturn symbol even. Thank you so much. I enjoyed it. Listen, I think I asked Sylvester for this. I'll tell you the date because I know exactly because I texted to him. Let me tell you how fast he works. Not that I'm saying you work fast. I'm not saying that because I'm not trying to overwhelm you. But this is how fast he works. Let me see. You just created it so fast. I think it was okay. I said I was wondering if you could design for me a T-shirt, Mystical Misfits. Oh, that's why you put that's me, because that's what I wrote to you, silly me. I once I saw it, I didn't like it, so he took out something. But I text that to you, silly me. He goes, okay, yeah, I can do it. So that was October 2nd. He had the first draft done. I don't know when October 2nd was. It was last week. He had the first draft done Saturday. First draft was done Saturday. Period. Period. And he said, however, the name itself required a special font that I created for this. It was mainly inspired by astrology symbols, fairies, and tarot cards. Damn. And then I responded, this is so magical, Sylvester. I so love this. It's so mystical. It's so magical. It's amazing. This is really cool. Thank you. Thank you, Ash. I love the Saturn old ancestry energy. Oh, I love that. I didn't know that. So if anyone wants to hire Sylvester, um, everyone be open, because what I like about Sylvester is the care, right? It's just a brilliant mind and the care, and I appreciate the care. All right, contact Sylvester, and Sylvester is, I'm gonna do this one more time, post comment, SSLY Jackson on IG. Caps IG. All right, on IG. By the way, Sylvester, I sent you a text. Did you get it? I also need your email address, sweetie. I know we must have spoken on emails before, but let me see if I can find it. I'm pretty sure we did. Search Sylvester. Yep. Nope. Let's see this. Oh, yeah. We've emailed. So I'm gonna send you an email. Okay. Let me check my phone. Yeah, I texted you yesterday. All right. You know I have a problem with who are you on an app. So I need the right who are you. All right, sweetie. All right, guys. This turned into a dashikis and bonnets um, and a show. So I don't think I'm coming back for the dashikis and maybe later. It depends. This turned into 2 hours, but we just had a really good time talking. So what can you do? Don't forget, everyone. These are the two people that I trust with my life, much like I trust my hairdresser. All right. And I will not hand you over to anyone who are not good people. Do you understand? I only deal with the best. So contact Ori Naturals Healing. Contact this person for all your herbal needs, but a herbal spiritualist is not all that she does. She's also going to be giving classes on African diaspora deities, right? But we're going to get the herbal stuff out first, right? One for inflammation and one for cold and flu season, right? So please sign up for that. Sign up, but the whole day we talked about how to take care of our hair today, right? The whole day. What did we talk about? The hair. If y'all gonna care about your hair, you're gonna care about the inside of your body first. All right? And we need to get through cold and flu season. This is gonna be an odd cold and flu season, guys. Odd. No one's wearing a mask. So let's get healthy. Sign up for Ori Naturals. Just email her and let her know. Put me on the wait list. Okay, so that's the first person. The second person is Sly Jackson on IG. All right, and this is Sylvester, who made my logo for my t-shirt line. And I am surrounded in my group by very, very healthy spiritual people. Very healthy. I'm kind of shocked that that's what it turned into. I don't know what my expectation was, but the group has definitely developed into something big spiritually. And when I say big, I mean big from my eyes, right? Like every time somebody enters the group and sticks it out, right? I feel like they grow spiritually, exponentially. And so I'm finding the purpose in the group is bigger than I thought. And I honor the quality of the bigness that shows up in the group. And this is two of the many people of quality that is in the group. And that's what I love. It's possible, Pink Lily Phil. Great show today. Oh, it was long as hell, but okay. Yes, today was what I needed. Oh my God. I'm shocked. And I thank you. I thank you guys, really. Thank you. All right, guys, let me get up out of here. I gotta go. What am I gotta go for? I don't know. No, I do have work in 15 minutes. All right. I love you guys. Take it easy. Bye.